Hey there, if you're a dog owner in Grand Rapids, you already know how great this city is for getting outside with your furry best friend. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how to find the right dog trainer to make all of those outings that much better.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Whether you're walking the beautiful historic streets of Heritage Hill, jogging the trails along the Grand River, or maybe just grabbing a coffee in Easttown, having a well-behaved dog just makes everything easier. The whole point is to feel confident and relaxed, so you can really enjoy all the things this city has to offer with your dog right there with you.
Okay, so where do you even start? Well, the first step is to figure out what kind of training you're actually looking for. And that really boils down to two things: the trainer's philosophy and the format of the classes themselves.
Most modern, effective, and frankly humane training is built on one core idea: positive reinforcement. Now, this is about more than just handing out treats. It's about building a solid, trusting relationship where your dog actually wants to learn with you. That's how you get results that really stick for the long haul.
Next, you've got to pick the right format, and each one has a really specific purpose. Group classes, they're fantastic for practicing focus when there are other dogs and people around. Private lessons are perfect for those issues that happen right in your own home or on your block. And then you have board and train programs, which are a much more intensive, immersive option for really specific training goals.
So once you know what you want, how do you actually find someone who's good at it? This is where you really need to look at their qualifications.
Now, something you should know is that Michigan doesn't require trainers to be licensed. That's why professional certifications are such a huge sign of quality. It means a trainer has passed some tough exams and is committed to keeping their skills sharp. For general obedience, you might see things like CPDTK or KPA-CTP. But for more serious behavioral issues like fear or reactivity, you'll want to look for advanced certifications from groups like the IAABC or CBCC.
Of course, we have to talk about the practical side of things, right? The budget. Let's take a look at what you can probably expect to pay for professional training right here in the Grand Rapids area.
Just as a baseline, a single private session at your home generally falls somewhere in this range. This can be a really great starting point if you want to tackle just one or two specific issues, without committing to a whole package.
And here's a look at the bigger picture. You can see how group classes are a pretty affordable way to get started, while package deals for in-home training can offer more value for ongoing work. Board and train is definitely the biggest investment, and that price reflects that 24/7 care and really intensive training schedule.
Okay, so you've got an idea of what to look for and what it might cost. You're ready to start talking to some trainers. And trust me, going into that conversation with the right questions is key.
You want to make sure you ask these 5 questions. The first one just confirms they use humane, positive methods. The second one verifies their expertise. Now that third question about customization, that is so important. You want to plan for your dog, not some cookie-cutter program. And the last 2 really focus on results, how you'll track progress, and what your role is in making it all happen.
Being a responsible dog owner also means knowing the local rules of the road and, of course, where you can go to safely practice all those great new skills. All right, first, let's cover the essential city rules. The leash law applies everywhere outside of designated dog parks, so you should always have a standard 6-foot leash with you. Also, make sure your dog's rabies vaccination and city or county license are up to date. It's required by law. Now for the fun part, putting those skills to work. You can use fantastic fenced-in spots like Huff Dog Park to safely practice your dog's recall. And for practicing polite leash walking around distractions like bikes and other people, the trails at Millennium Park or Riverside Park are absolutely perfect for that.
When it comes down to it, investing in good training opens up the entire city for you and your dog to enjoy together. It transforms a potentially stressful walk into a relaxing stroll down Wealthy Street or just a peaceful afternoon at the park. Finding the right trainer is that first step toward building a happier, more confident life together right here in Grand Rapids.